What the?
I start again.
What on earth?
Oh no! I mean, someone's messed up on the tune, so
just get on with it. Just
I go with it. We go straight on it. Go for it.
Jesus.
That's better. Sorry about that, people.
Any more intros you want to show?
Yeah, no, we go straight into the show. Welcome to the channel, guys. Shh. No,
I've got nothing on.
Channel. Oh, I think I messed up, guys. I got to cut out and start again.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my show tonight. How are we all doing?
What a professional we have.
2 different intros and a Sinclair award already.
And he's pissed off.
There's only one John Sinclair.
Anyway, what about Cristiano Ronaldo?
He's probably smacking his mum all over or something, or his mum smacking him all over.
We're still live.
I don't know. I don't think he realises we're live. Oh, go, baby. I don't get why he's put a like song on the middle of his bloody Newcastle intro. It's like,
Jem,
Where's
see
he
what I
gone?
mean? Jem, see what I mean?
Yeah, where's he gone, though?
Is he coming back?
There you go.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry about that, people. Let's start again. Welcome to the video, people. Tonight's the Toon, Big Toon debate. Sorry about this flipping stream as well, but listen, I'm gonna go straight to it and give them to you, people.
Evening,
everyone.
Morning.
Good evening, my little precious.
I tell you what it is, right? I tell you what it is. I've got the YouTube on as well, and it jumped on sort of thing, so I clicked off the YouTube version as well. Do apologise. Pause in the chat as well.
Pause in the chat.
Right, let's get straight to it, people, right? I mean, I'm going to go over the comments first of all from Tom. He's got some fixture change as well, like on Wolves. So this one, Spurs away on Sunday, 3rd of April, 4:30 kickoff, and Wolves at home on Friday on 8th of April. And that's the 2 changes there. I do apologise, people. Good 5s, thank you. Even to you, mate. John, with the sanctions on Russian billionaires and banks, do you think Chelsea could be in trouble with being Russian-owned? I'm not sure, mate. I'm not too sure about that one. Billy, do you know about that one, mate?
Well, they could easily freeze his assets, so they won't be spending any money in the transfer market.
He's already banned from the UK, isn't he? So I mean, there's a good chance he could get his money stopped. So
all I can say is I really don't give a toss because I don't support Chelsea.
No, but it's good for the rest of the league. It's transfer money, isn't it?
What did Paul's comment say?
What's that? Absolutely, I'm not going to put it on the screen. There's also efforts going on, but I'm not going to put it on there, sort of thing. Sorry about that, people. I'm going to go straight on because John, what were you you eating? Were you? No, I was. I had YouTube on as well by mistake because I didn't know. And Brian, I got for that. Billy as well.
Here we go.
And just turn on for John's forgotten to come on the certain stream. Me that. Don't worry about that. Look, guys, people in the chat, I do apologise. There has been a problem, and I had YouTube on as well, which I forgot to switch off. I do apologise, people. Everyone makes mistakes. That's all there is to it.
John. We all make mistakes.
Exactly. So I'm not going to get stressed on that at all whatsoever, sort of thing. So, and there you go. Right then, we're going to talk about Eddie Howe first, about changing the culture at the football club. And I'll start with you, Chip. Has he changed the culture at the football club?
Once he's changed the culture, I would just say he's changed more the mentality as opposed to the culture. He's just doing it his way, and as we saw with the previous regime, that it's happening at his new club. His way was outdated and wrong and rubbish and shite and every bad word possible. I just think it's a case of, like I said last week, it's took time for the players to get used to the system, get used to being actually fit for a change, and now we're starting to see the fruition of it coming through. So bloody hell, is that you? Bloody hell, he looks like a bloody.
He's a Sith Lord.
He looks like something off Star Wars, doesn't he?
You will join the dark side.
In the red corner, the Irish bomber.
Credit card number, please.
Hey.
You're
overheating. John, are you overheating?
Yeah. I mean, my mum had the fire on sort of thing as well, so I'll switch it off. And
Are you sure you're in Bristol, not in Italy?
I am North Bristol, in Bristol.
You'll know when he starts to freeze because it's always the Bristol City dial-up that he's on.
Yeah,
I
and his
don't
mum
think it will
uses
be.
the phone.
Yeah, it is what it is. We move on straight on to Jason. Same question for you.
Was it culture? You said.
Yeah, Eddie Howe. Yeah, changing the culture.
I could have sworn you said coach, and I was like, what's Pussy's got to do with it? Yeah, he swapped it to a double-decker bus now. We're going down in. Yeah, he's I think it's just the same as Chippers. I mean, under the last regime, it was absolutely dreadful, horrible, disgusting, everything. But now it's a breath of fresh air. He's changed everything. It's we've all gone from we do still have a dig at each other, but it's now more positive. It's like fresh, clean air got into the club, and we're actually breathing in some perfect positivity now. It's a great, as Danielle said on Paul's channel. It's a great time to be a Toon fan now. It's amazing now.
Yeah, Billy.
The first day he was at the club, he started putting his base print on the club. 13-hour training session. They hadn't trained 13 hours in the previous 3 months. So to say he's changed the culture, he's changing it at the moment, absolutely. He started on the very first day. He's had them in training every day virtually. Rest periods are up to games, obviously, but you can see the fitness in the players now. I think we're one of the fittest sides in the league now compared to what we were 4 months ago when we were the complete opposite. We were the least fit side in the league and running out of steam after 20 minutes of a game, you know. So, yes, he is changing the culture. Yes, he is picking the sides, correct positions. Yes, the improvement is obvious to see. And yes, he's definitely changing the culture as he goes along. And long may it continue because it's fantastic to see at the minute.
Absolutely. And you got players like Joe Willox come out and say, look, he's very happy with Eddie Howe. And listen, I think it's been fantastic in my opinion. So, Gemma, welcome to the first time on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That's nice. I got asked the same question for you. Has he changed the culture, Eddie Howe?
Definitely. Like, I didn't rate Joe Linton at all under Bruce. Joe Linton's one of our best players. Every single player has improved under Eddie Howe from under Bruce. And I like the more attacking side, and obviously there's a lot more effort and passion, and the work ethic's improved. Like, he started training session, I think it was it 7:15 in the morning? It was quite early.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie Howe went in at 6, didn't he? His first day.
Yeah, that's who I'm referring to. But Steve Bruce used to just turn up when he wanted. Like, he'd book a holiday and just go random. And he's just totally committed, and you see that commitment in the players too. It's like the whole team is united, and we never had that under Bruce.
Spot on, my dear.
Spot on. Absolutely spot on.
Thank
totally
you.
agree. I've got Foxy, changing the culture takes time, not weeks. Yeah, I see.
It's still evident. It's still evident even after weeks, Foxy. You can't say any differently. It still looks evident. You can see the change. It's blatantly obvious. You can see it.
Yeah. And
100%.
even John Kerr, and definitely more positive, bro. That's from Mark Storko. This club achieved great things, I no doubt, and I haven't since day one here. I want to bring success to Newcastle as quickly as humanly possible. That's from Eddie Howe, by the way. Very good evening, John. Good to Paul and everyone in there here as well. That was brilliant. Eddie said, breathing fresh air, brilliant Dublin. Both took a big old Jordan. Yeah, I'll get you. Go on, Nathan. I know you're going to say about
Eddie Howe. I did say when he got a point, I says, this will be a good choice because, yes, we don't need a big name manager yet. We need a manager who can get us to safety. And this is what Eddie Howe is doing. Eddie Howe has got his own way of playing. And you just seen it, Bournemouth, what he was doing. Yes, they got relegated, but that wasn't his fault. The players he's brought in have been really, really good. Joe Linton looks a different player. You just see with Joe Linton when he played up front, we knew he wasn't a striker. He was always a midfielder. Jonjo Shelvey, he's started to get really, really good again. Like he did under Rafa. He was really good under Rafa. He's got back to that form. You've got Fraser. We're seeing the best out of Fraser now. And you see Dan Burn, what a signing he has been. Great defender. He knows how to defend, and that's what we've needed for since Rafa was there. And we haven't had a proper defender, really, have we? Dan Burn's our first proper defender.
You mentioned his name, and now Paul's singing again.
But yeah, Dan Burn, what a player! He just knows how to defend. He isn't scared to defend. He's not scared like Jamal Lascelles, where Jamal Lascelles will make a mistake. But if Dan Burn made a mistake, he'd make up for it because he'd save you from another goal going in. And with the players, the heads don't drop now. We go 1-0 down. We go and fight for the next goal, and that's what the mentality is. Eddie Howe says to them, probably the first day we got in, he probably said, "We go 1-0 down. You fight to get that next goal because we don't want to go 2-0 down." And when we went 1-0 down against West Ham, I wasn't scared. I thought, yeah, there's another goal in this. And Joe Willock comes up, and again, Joe Willock was amazing last season when he come in on loan. And then the start of the season, he wasn't very good because Bruce was playing him wrong. Bruce was playing him wrong. And you can see it under Eddie Howe now, where Joe Willock's playing really, really well under Eddie Howe. He's got that form back from last season, the end of last season. He's got that form back. He gets his goal. He's well-deserved goal.
Absolutely, man. I could not put any better, mate. Got Dave as well, mate. Do apologise earlier on, and your take as well. You break down. You're back to the beginning sort of thing, the intro sort of thing. I didn't have the other YouTube's on, so we all make mistakes and we all do it. So
no worries, man.
Sorry about that. And apologize everyone in the chat as well. Go on, Eddie Howe.
I think he's been a breath of fresh air for the club. A proper manager. I can't stand this way of thinking of we'll keep him until we get to a certain point. I think Eddie Howe, like if you give him the time and the backing, he could be a big manager in the future, like, and stick with him until things go bad or stale. Like if he gets like just say 4 or 5 transfer windows and it starts to slip and fall, then yeah, fair enough, get rid of him. But apart from that, he's our manager. You stick by him. I think he's on to big things. Like look what he did with Feckle backing. Well, imagine what he's going to do now, being in the richest club in the world. Like.
I think the important thing was to bring in a hungry manager. That was the important thing. And Eddie Howe was a hungry manager after what happened to him in Bournemouth, with the injustice of it all. Yeah. And he's been away and he's done a bit of learning, hasn't he? He's looked at Simeone's tactics and other managers around the world tactics, where we reap the benefits for it now. I'm going to read,
and that's why you said he wanted the break. He wanted the break to now look at other managers.
To study,
and study them and get his tactics right, because attacking football is right for Newcastle. Defensive football isn't right for Newcastle. We always need to attack because that's the best side in Newcastle. We attack. Goals come from it. We defend and we sit back. We leak goals for fun.
Absolutely, man. And you know what it is, right? In my opinion, Eddie Howe, he's destined for the very top. I could see him being for at least 5 years. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but we should have to wait and see. So I've got some comments flying me, by the way, people. And if I do miss them, I do apologise. I'm a lot of problems with my comments tonight. I really am. Do apologise again. And if I don't read them, I do apologise. And got from Paul as well. Call it. But I do love him. And got it's not just Eddie, it's the new owners, there's like Trippier as well. And I've got Trippier. that one there.
Yeah, I
And
did look like a
Dublin-
Jedi with this.
Yeah.
You was a Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah. And Andrew as well. Let's put the culture in place. I'm not sure you can see there was really a culture before. I'll tell you what, he's changed everything at the club. I think Eddie's definitely changed the mentality and work ethic at the club. Lord of the Rings, or whatever. Brand, well, well, I missed that one out. We read that. Evening to JK. Read Eddie Howe done that as well. Even to Paul. And that was brilliant. He said, breath of fresh air, Billy and Duncan both take a big old draw in their vapes. So I read that, didn't I? And I'm sorry to read as well. Yeah, how long do you think Ed's going to be at Newcastle for? Arsenal's going to be there for at least 5 years for me. Chippers.
We can't predict the future, unfortunately, John. We can only predict what's game by game. I mean, 5 years is you can't
I think
predict.
it'd be there.
Like, you don't know what's around the corner. You can't literally predict it. I mean, yeah, he's going to be here at the end of this. But I would say at least 18 months. But after that, you don't know because you don't know where we're going to be in 18 months' time. You don't know. That's
Like,
he can
if we're
only
doing
get
well.
results. Yeah, he can only do his job by getting results, and that'll determine how long he's going to be here for.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
you
You
So
never
it's
know.
a big deal.
It could be like an Alex Ferguson and just be here forever because he'll just
Yeah.
be winning,
Mm.
You
winning so
never
much.
know. Never know. It could
Remember,
be.
sorry,
Go on, Gemma.
remember when Pardew was given an 8-year contract?
Mm.
If I was
Yeah.
giving an 8-year contract to anyone, it would be Eddie Howe.
Pardew's deal's not long run out, has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Yeah, deal. Freaking hell.
I know. When I heard that, so he's going to get an 8-year deal. I never felt the flipping stool. Couldn't believe it, man. Couldn't believe it, man. I thought, for me, that he's going to have one bad season and they won't sack him and just prove the flipping point. But still, he had one good season, got us 5th. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but you're used to like long-term managers, aren't you, John? You know, like Fergie and stuff.
Yeah.
He could be another David Moyes. You know,
I'm
he
not-
could be a David Moyes.
I'm not even going to mention that team on my channel tonight. I'm not.
Which team's that?
What
Gemma started this, but still,
What
never
team, John?
mind. I move
Let's
on.
just
I
say
got-
Eddie Howe started in a fantastic, promising manager, and long may it continue. But like Chipper said, anything can happen at any given time, couldn't it? So you can't say if he'll be there 5 years or not. If he's here in 5 years, it means he's won trophies, and that'd be fantastic, won't it?
I think that'd be
Oh,
amazing.
get the
Does that?
trophy to St James's Park would be brilliant. Just remember the takeover celebrations. Imagine a Premier League going to Newcastle. People outside, the fucking hell, they need more police than they did on takeover night. I tell you.
I'll agree with you, kid. Absolutely agree with you there. I mean, we're going places. We're definitely going places in Newcastle. And I've got my guy Alex as well. He's a great, cool guy. Sees him on Paul's channel. He looks cool, calm, collective. It's not only confidence how it's brought. Some of the lads now remember they're good footballers. It's not just all hard work. They're remembering their qualities and the reason they are pros. That's a flipping good point. He makes some good points, Alex, doesn't he? He really does. All the players looks healthier and happy, got a smile on their faces, bro. And do you agree with that one there, Jason?
No 8-year contract for nobody. Yeah, I wouldn't give over the top contracts away like that. The most I'll give like 3-year deal, and if it does better, then do it again. But I wouldn't give contracts.
You've got to keep them hungry, haven't you? 2-3 year contracts are ample, because if they had the 8-year contract, they can sit on the laurels, can't they? Knowing they're not going to get sacked because the compensation package is massive.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Very.
The thing as well is Ashley gave him an 8-year
Full of good
contract.
points
He
like
couldn't
that.
be asked to hire and fire people, and he didn't give a shit, did he? So
No, he didn't. No.
You got a Liverpool fan of Rabbi, big scouts, yeah, and he says, big up the Toon, Liverpool fan as well, by the way. And depends on times like guys, but no, imagine, cool. And how to restore the players' belief, and one set a lot more. And if they keep the ball, and they did at West Ham, and the easy 3 points coming your way at the weekend, we talk about it later on, mate, really well. Loads to talk about. Big up to Ravi. It's how's the weekend again, another 3 points in the bag. And force on Murphy. I'm going to go with Billy in this one. Force on Murphy. Would you retain him in the summer or sell him? from Joshua?
I think I'd retain him as a squad player, but that's about it. I think we'll be looking at better players than Jacob Murphy in come the summer.
Yeah.
But it's worth having in the squad as a backup just in case you have a couple of injuries.
Yeah, fair enough. Gemma, would you keep Jacob Murphy?
To be honest, I don't think he's quite what we're looking for.
Fair enough. And Nathan?
I'd get rid. He's a championship player, and we don't want championship players in our squad. I know he could be rotation, but I think the owners now think, yeah, we need a backup for Maximum and Fraser. We need backups. We need probably 3 of them, just because I don't think Jacob Murphy's any good. Yes, he can have his good games, but watch when he has his bad games. He needs to go. Send him to Forest or send him somewhere there. Help them out. Don't come anywhere near Newcastle.
Nah, definitely not. And we've got we missed out on Shelvey's prime, really. Imagine the Shelvey in this team were only 26 years old. Oh, what could have been?
Oh, imagine.
Man, obviously been okay. Two really sensible signings and Burton and Target. Both look to hit the ground running, 100% commitment, exactly what we needed and missing previously as wacky West Ham fan. We've also attacked them from the front by attacking their backline and the press instead of sitting back. We've forced so many oppositions to place passes on our press that they look shaky. That's in Chesway. Big up to you, Chesway. And new players have given everybody body boosts, players and fans. And imagine, Julian, if Eddie and the takeover happened sooner. Wow.
Oh, imagine.
And I tell you what.
Then we're talking. Imagine if it happened at the start of the season. Where would we be now?
Well, we'd have spent in the summer, wouldn't we? We'd have spent lots of money in the summer, and who knows where we'd be in the league now, but we certainly wouldn't be fourth and bottom. That's for certain.
I still hate the fact that they gave the old Cabbage his 1000th game. Eddie should have been in then.
It was just, I think the owners wanted to just end it there. I think really what they wanted to do was they didn't have anybody, and they just thought, well, we'll wait. Eddie Howe's here. We'll bring him in. We'll let obviously Graham Jones have his couple of games, and then we'll bring in Eddie Howe. I think that was the plan all along, because Eddie Howe was the first to be interviewed, and I think that was their man all along.
All the way. Because he's English, definitely. He plays the Premier League, knows the Premier League. Whoosh. That's what he does. I got Paul again. No, we all don't. Stop telling everyone with the same brush, making mistakes. You know what? I love Paul, by the way. I do love Paul, but I could see him in about 10 years' time going to be like Claude, the great late Claude. In a nice way.
Claude's not alive anymore, John.
No. Said the great late Claude. Chippers. I said late
exactly.
Claude.
Why do we go fucking late Claude? He's supposed to be. He was still fucking running around, fucking doing the stuff he does now.
John, in 10 years' time, he'd like Lee Gunner.
Oh man! Imagine.
It's reality.
Ketia. No, not today. Eddie Howe's new king, Kev, also Bobby. I believe Eddie now should be given the full-time job. He's in a full-time job.
He is.
He's a full-time manager.
Why are we talking about getting rid of him already? Like? I just don't understand this question of like why are we thinking about replacing him and everything like that. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Which Burke says he's not full time, Mike, because the last time I checked, he's saying a 2.5 year contract. That seems to me he's full time.
Yeah.
I mean, before Hal came in, forced we need to replace all first 11. Now we can be a bit more pragmatic in the summer with our spending if we stay up. Help us with our longer term plan. First start, I'll give him a long-term contract. Rip out the contract he's got, give him a new, say, 4-year deal, right? And get better players coming in.
I'd give him an extension of a year. I wouldn't give him a 4-year. Because we've got to be thinking. Imagine, say, Eddie Howe does brilliant. He's done brilliant this season so far. But what if the wheels start coming off? That could happen. So let's just give him another year extension. So say he gets it's 3.5 years, and let's give him that, and then let's just stay with that.
Champion
happens.
stuff. Brilliant stuff. Before I go on to Fabian Schar and Jonjo Shelvey on new deals, I'd just like to say that someone did a personal Instagram account. Yeah, service behind that. Please stop it. Yeah, it's been reported. Lots of people are getting reported for this as well. I can't get in. So listen, if you're gonna do things like that, cool. If you're gonna impersonate someone else, whoever you are, stop it. You're gonna get found out. It's as simple as that. That means anyone as well. The trolls I won't accept on this channel, and it ain't gonna happen. Do you agree with that, guys?
Yes, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Thank you. Honestly, I had to be brought up because there's a lot of this going on still, and there's a lot of people going on there just trying to be clever and this and that and blah. Just don't do it, Don't do it. You get found out. And I've got Mark. So Joe looks like he really signed. He's done fantastic. John's must be thinking, I've wasted the 4 or 5 best years of my career. Julian has to be thinking, thank God my peers were answers. Andrew D. Touching on Shelvey, right? He's been offered, he hasn't been offered a new contract. Yeah, it's talking about him getting a new contract. I started you, Chippers. Do you think he deserves it, though?
Can you start someone on the drink?
I tell you what, give us answer in a minute. Go on, Jace, you go first, and Chippers sort himself out. Jonjo Shelvey.
I don't know. It's a bit 50-50, really. He's good, and then he's not so good. It's 50-50. Would I move him on for his age? I don't know. I know he does want to finish his career with Charlton because he's pretty much local to me. But I probably might decide to move him on. I'll probably give him another 1-2 at best seasons, but it's eventually going to get to the point where he's going to have to move on because we're going to be bringing other players.
I do agree with that in the sense because obviously Man City started off with Mark Hughes, and obviously they kind of progressed with the players and the managers over the years since the takeover.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Jerry's got 1 year left on his contract. I mean, I wouldn't give him an extension yet because you might get better players coming in. Might even get Frank Kessie. You never know yet. Let's see what happens on that one sort of thing.
So Frank Kessie then.
He
is
absolutely. I tell you what, all day long. That guy is a world class midfielder. Him, Billy. Would you give Jonjo extension or would you just hold fire on him?
I think he deserves one. I think it's the way he's been playing the past 4 months. I think he deserves a contract extension. I'll give him a year, absolutely.
I do have a soft spot for Shelvey.
Oh, fuck him then. He can fuck off.
Hey!
Well, in the words of Paul, he's that beautiful bald bastard.
Wow.
Trippier's my favourite player. Shelvey's my second favourite.
He's playing really well. He deserves a year's extension, in my opinion.
He definitely deserves an extension of what he's been playing so far. Give him a year, and then let's see what happens in a year's time.
Fair enough.
I remember seeing an interview with him saying that he does want to finish his career at Charlton because it's a team that he's always been close to his heart. So he will leave eventually.
He started there, didn't he, Josh?
Yeah. It's quite local to me where the Valley is. So
fair enough. Dave. Shelvey.
Yeah, I'd keep him on as long as we can until he starts really dropping off, and then just ship him off the Charlton.
If that's the case, if they get to the Championship or where the Premier League sort of thing, they want him. Then if he wants to go to Charlton, excuse me, then good luck to him. Wish him all the best. And just this one on there, John, as well, quickly about Botman, played for Lille yesterday. Apparently, he lacks pace and could struggle in the Premier League.
They can't judge a player on one game.
You can't judge. You can't judge a player on that Champions League game. It was against Chelsea, and you can't. Don't judge him on one game. You've got to watch 5 games to judge a player.
It's not my words; it's John's words there. So. And I've got Wacky as well. Apparently, Mercurio's going to be fit on Saturday against Brighton, I believe, week Saturday. And I've got Foxy. Winning games brings better atmosphere and confidence. The culture wasn't looking too different before Leeds game. How we implemented that changes that will help going forward. The culture doesn't change overnight. But it could take weeks, take months. It's a tough one as well. And
exactly. I mean, that's where Crystal Palace really screwed over with Frank de Boer. They said they wanted change from the off. They wanted complete change. They bring in de Boer. He loses 6 in a row, and they get rid of him because they've asked for so much change. You can't expect the players to learn a completely new style within 7 weeks, and they get rid of him and bring in Roy Hodgson. He didn't get a win in his first 6 games, and why wasn't he shifted off? It's quite unfair on him, my fault.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So managers do need time to get their own ideas across. It's going to take ages for a complete new formula to work.
Yeah,
that is true.
But you can see it, can't you? You can see the proof's in the pudding. You can actually see it working in front of your very eyes. There's no way we'd have had the vast majority of the ball against West Ham on Saturday 3 months ago, would we? Let's be honest, we were playing with 25% possession every game.
Yeah.
6 possession away at West Ham.
If you had said a month ago that we would outrun Leeds, we would outrun Everton, we would outrun Villa, and then we would outrun West Ham, you would be laughing.
You would be, yeah.
So there's definitely been a change in the culture. I know it takes time for it to be fully implemented, but you can see it. Proofs in the pudding. You can see it on the pitch. You can see it in the results.
You can see how we start games now as well. We start games very high, and we press a lot in the first minutes. We didn't do that under Bruce. We sat back and let the team come at us. But we're not doing that now. We're going at teams.
Fair enough.
We're trying to get the first goal, and that's what we need to do.
Who are you calling?
Absolutely.
Can I ask where Spencer's from? If he doesn't mind.
Who?
Spencer. Is that his name?
That's not his name. What's your name, mate?
Nathan.
Nathan.
Spencer from now on.
Spencer. I'll get you on in a minute, mate. Yeah, because I'm quite full in there. I'll definitely get you on in 5. Yeah. So and Tony, I know they call him Tony the Red then, because Maisie calls him Tony the Red.
Tony the Red.
Hey, that's not me. That's Macy calls him Tony the Red because Tony calls Macy the Mag. But I've no deal for that one. What about Domit 1 year extension? What do you think of that one? I'll come to you, Dave. Domit 1 year extension.
Maybe as like a third left back.
Third left back? No.
I doubt it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd give him if we can't get anybody in the summer, I'd probably give him an extension or whatever. But you all right, Gemma?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hold on. I'll bring my arm over here now. Sorry.
It's fine.
It's just Billy distracting us, playing Billy.
I can't help it. I'm only sitting here.
and the rest.
Guys, I just coming quickly, right? I'm just gonna say, if anyone like the stream, like the video, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button as well, and helps the community to grow, and also helps the channel. If you'd like to donate so super chats, then that's your choice. Just give what you can, and also if you'd like to become a member, then click on the join button. So choices there.
So what have you got on tomorrow night, John?
You come on my channel tomorrow, Gemma.
I am.
And we do the match preview. We're going to match preview. I'll talk to you later about that one, by the way. And talk to Taka Boot. I've got Alex as well. No point in giving any manager longer than 3 years at a time, really. I can actually see his point.
John, can I just ask what game were you previewing? Was it the Man United game on Newcastle one? Just out of coincidence.
It's the Newcastle match preview, Sam, against Benfast. There you go. There's your answer.
When we play Man United,
again, I'm supporting Newcastle. So, Mal, do subscribe to your channel, mate. Just click on the subscribe button, mate. And first time joining as well. 8 years apart in that. Don't want him. Come on, I left to go burn the Manx. I think Newcastle's Howell's chance at the big time, and I think he knows this. I expect him to give it all for this club. That's Gary B. I've got Jonjo Fabian Schar as well. So you, Chippers. Would you give him a new contract as well? Is that a contract at the end of the season?
I'd give him one, but I'd put clauses in and say that if we go
Are
down,
you talking
then
about contract now or what?
I don't know. I think so.
You just said I'd give him
Um,
one. That's what Dave's referring to.
Contracts, yes, contracts. Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not that way inclined. I know John is, but I'm not, unfortunately.
I thought
Yeah,
you
but
liked it, yeah.
Well, he's one of them kind of pretty looking European types. He's not like
Yeah, he's
an
not-
Islander. He's
not
not an
my
Islander,
style.
so you could kind of put a wig on him and he'd be all right, wouldn't it?
As if I put wig on you look like Cher, so I mean, you might look like come on better.
Yeah, Cher. I'd look like Cher if she got hit with a fucking bus.
Have you ever wore a wig, Dave?
Do you
Piss drunk. Piss drunk, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll go on this. Go with Andy as well. Big up Andy. Eddie Howe's already shown his worth. Fitness to compete and get to compete. Team Gemini, stay strong. Come on the Toon. Big up to Andy. The reason Howe got relegated to Bournemouth was because he had most of his first team squad out, injured, second half of the season, no backup.
Yeah, but you also
No,
get
it's also the
VR didn't work at Aston Villa, you know. So,
Got a lot of technology, yeah, didn't turn it on,
Yeah.
cheating bastards.
Yeah, man. And things is when Shell was 26, that didn't work was much worse than it is now. Matthew, that's true. Get sent off all the time. And go for this. Well, Magma needs replacements. I think Jonjo's come out of Shell, and Eddie is playing some of his best game. I believe Jonjo will be a team player on the bench with Eddie and Dan bringing in world-class players in the summer. Jason, do you think you're going to get world-class players in the summer? I mean, actually world-class. Or would you say top class?
I feel that we're gonna bring better players in, but I feel that we will bring in at least one mega statement signing, and then the rest will be just normal players. But I think we will bring in that one big statement sign to say, right, look and listen to us now because we're coming and we're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. And fair enough. What about you, Billy?
Yeah, I think we'll definitely be in the market for world-class signing, no doubt about it. As long as we preserve our Premier League status, absolutely. No doubt about it. I think there's no doubt about it at all. These owners mean business, and we won't be struggling around the 17th, 18th position next season. Absolutely not. We'll be looking 7th, 8th, I believe.
Fair enough. Should only be accepting reasonable bids during the summer and rebuild. Can't give effort away for nothing or we regret it in 3 year time, where we force into a quiet window to balance FFP. That's Alex. Again, he talks some sense, doesn't he? Really does. John's put himself in jail again with no chance of parole. Well, we'll find out on Monday then, won't we? Good. Everything. Gav, big up to you, Gav, for your UK, mate. I missed your comment there. What's your take on Dan? I'll talk to you about Fabian Schar. Daniel, would you keep him?
Yeah, I would, yeah. I would give him another year's contract.
I think he'd be given another year sort of thing for me. I'd definitely give him another year. But
Yeah,
if he
definitely.
doesn't sign a year, then I think he'd be off to Italy. Apparently, Milan wants him. Napoli wants him, by the way. So we shall see. And so we're going to talk about as well. We'll talk about. We talked about him last week. I'm quite worried about him. I mean, Billy's favourite player, Chris Wood. I mean, he still hasn't scored yet.
Look at Jason's face.
Hey!
Is this the Chris Wood segment? Can it? Right. Good night, everybody.
Fucking Driftwood, I don't know about Chris Wood.
I think I'm of the same opinion as Jason and Billy.
I think I prefer Westwood. I think I prefer Westwood than flipping Chris Wood.
Oh, hey,
I'm sure you do, Chippers.
He does, doesn't he?
What
To
do
play
you
up
think,
front,
Palace?
Hagrid, shut your mouth.
He's chatting up Bianca in the chat as well. Nick chat.
Big up down me, big up to you, man. So it was Instagram, it's Instagram. So what's your take, Billy?
Kids.
How much longer are we going to persevere with Chris Wood, Billy, on Chris Wood?
But I don't think he's got a choice. I think he has to play him. Even though he's dog shit, he's got to play him because we have no other strikers. The only other solution to it is play Willock as a false 9 and bring in Guimaraes. But I don't think he's going to risk changing the system just because I've got a fucking statue up front that couldn't fucking trap a ball, traps it further, knock and kick it, couldn't finish his dinner, and there's about as much sweat as a fucking grandma and a fucking bingo wall.
Alistair are in the lead, guys.
You know, Chris Wood, he reminds me of Mark Viduka.
Well, not quite in a bit lower level than him though, Jem.
I would say Viduka's a bit better.
At least
Would you?
Mark could score goals.
We didn't see the best of Viduka at Newcastle, but at Leeds he was outstanding.
Yeah, I mean for us.
Yeah.
Oh, he was shit for us. Yeah, you're fucking Australian.
Plus, you've compared a New Zealand to an Australian.
Yeah, they don't like that, do they?
It's the build, really. It's the build and the sluggishness that I see.
I don't remember Chris Wood having a square face. How square Mark Viduka used to be.
I mean, like the height and the physical build rather than the face.
Yeah, man. I mean, Nathan's got a lot about saying about Chris Wood, have you, Nathan? I'm sure you have.
Well.
Oh yes, he has.
we signed him, so 25 million. I know it's not a great deal, but he's a striker, so at least we've got a striker in. But at least we're not playing Dwight Gale. Let's just think of that.
The way I see it, everyone needs to see it is that he's a very short-term fix. He's not something that's going to be here in 4 or 5 years' time. So while he's here, we've just got to make peace. We've just got to play. We've got no choice. It's either that or play, as he said, Dwight bloody Gale, who hasn't played for how long now?
Yeah,
but it makes no sense to buy him because we don't play the system that suits Chris Wood. He needs someone alongside him. We don't play that way.
And we've got no one.
It was a ridiculous sign in the first place.
Exactly, Billy.
That's very true.
He was a panic buy because we had no striker.
Basically,
if we could have brought in a striker that could have been playing to our strengths and know how we play. Not a piece of driftwood that has been awful. We've wasted
was there
money.
anyone out there?
There's loads of people out there. You can even go find the next Jamie Vardy in the lower leagues that could have done a job. We could
I'd sooner dig up Justin Fashanu and play him than fucking Chris Wood.
Yeah.
We could have just took out Ekatike earlier. We could have just went and said Ekatike, there you go.
He didn't want to come though. We agreed everything. We agreed everything, but he didn't want to come.
Yeah, we agreed too late though.
Yeah.
No,
we needed
to.
We should have said, start the window, Ekatike, you're one of ours. There we go.
But we did put a bid for him, but they rejected it. They rejected the bid.
It was just the player. The player didn't want to do it. It was a home board.
Exactly. Yeah.
Watford won, Palace won.
Yeah.
Jazz coming.
Mosisoko equalised.
What him?
Oh, really? Scored. Wow.
Oh, really? Musa flipping
Bloody
unbelievable. Not good, man.
Not good at all, that.
It's good because it's a draw. That's what we want.
We need.
The Palace have got in, haven't they?
Wow. See, early days. Eddie Howe's not Mark Hughes. He's a different class, a lot better coach, 100%. I've got 12-man Toon, so I'll big up to him. What do we think of Dummett? I love him wanting to get that contract. Probably 1 year.
2 injured. 2 injured.
No.
Hard one.
I think he's done at the club. I do think he's done.
Every time
he should
steps
retire.
on the pitch, he gets injured. So what's the point?
I think it's time for maybe he hangs up his boots and go into a coaching role with us. I'd take him as a coaching role.
Yeah, he's too injury
prone. It's just every time I fear every time when he warms up on the touchline that the moment he runs off, his leg's going to fall off.
I do agree he's too injury prone. I know he has the odd goal as well. I remember when he scored the third when we drew 3-3 with Man United. But he's just never fit, and I should be biased because I went to school with him, but he's just not what we need.
No, let him be a defensive coach. Put him on a defensive coach. He's very good centre back. Put him on a defensive coach. He can be there you go. Give him a job at the club.
Sorry, but with the money and all that we've got, we'll not. Paul Dummett will get anywhere on the other side when we're in the summer if we stay up because we'll be signing better players for that position.
And what's it the Lucas say? Does Bianca got your war now?
Hey! Oh, class. Got wacky.
His fridge.
Got wacky. Do you think how much do you think we can spend? They can spend on summer without breaking FFP rules. I think you spend up to like
Isn't it
250
200 million or
million.
something? It's 500 million in 3 years, apparently.
So what's that? 200 million pound this summer.
You got 500 million in 3 years.
What's that worked out to like roughly someone put out that was
Roughly,
like 33 million per window.
Right.
No, hang on a minute. We spent 90 in the winter window, so that leaves 410. So you're saying 220 million in the next 2 windows.
And our sponsors haven't even came in yet.
Yeah, that's right. It's sponsors that adds to that. So
Yeah.
You're also forgetting Amanda said they don't really want to spend in January. They want to spend it all in the summer so that they've got the players for the full season, and they want it spent early in the summer so that the players can bed in. So
we're gonna have 210
One
million
big
spent in the summer.
splooge. One big
A lot
splooge.
of players are out
Exactly.
of contract in the summer. Like I think Lingard's out of contract in the summer. I think was it
Jonathan David is as well, isn't he?
he's
Yeah.
isn't he
Yeah.
meant to be available in the summer?
Yeah.
He's
It's
very
him.
good, summer.
It's between us and Arsenal for Jonathan Davis at the minute.
Well,
So was Guimaraes.
Arsenal aren't
Look where he
getting
went.
anybody.
Yeah, but though, Nathan, money talks.
Yeah, I know. Obviously,
That's
when he
right.
talks, he'll definitely come to us. He's not going to go to Arsenal, is he? He's going to do a Bruno and do a video like he did for against Arsenal. Come to us.
I don't get the term. I don't get the term if money talks. 'Cause I keep talking to me father and never answers back.
You have a
Oh,
fiver? I don't have fucking answer.
Magic, man. Love it. I've got Andrew, so big up to Andrew, John, a lot of here to Shelvey and Newcastle in general. People are ignorant and fall into groups. And he's also added Swansea fan as well. He is a frustrating player, but he has a lot of quality. And I'm not going to read the next bit of Andrew. If that's the comment, ignore that account. That is a fake account. That's a fake account, Andrew. Ignore that, mate. Yeah? I got my own account. Ignore it. That's Instagram, by the way. Keith Shelby's been great since Eddie came in, bro. That's fine. And if you run on Saturday, I think that pretty much keeps us up. We comment out one in a bit. And you put Botman and Carlos with target and burn, trips and defense, he's going to get through that wall. I mean, I think someone said that you can't judge him after one game. Botman, that was you, wasn't it, Nathan? Can't judge after one game.
Yeah, you can't judge Botman after one game.
No.
Fucking hell, it's against Chelsea, and it was in the Champions League. And I tell you what, Botman,
Exactly.
Chelsea were world class last night.
Jason.
No.
Did I see last night? Our friend Dave have a very big Sinclair last night.
Indeed, yes, with his
Yeah,
Craft man of the match.
yeah, I thought I did.
Oh yeah, Kraft man of the match. Friggin' hell, where was he watching? Oh, Kraft man of
I
the
didn't
match.
fucking see it.
Yeah, Saturday, me, Jason, Nathan, and Dave were watching the match, and you should have heard level 7. Every pass Kraft done. Me, Nathan, and Jason just went, oh, what was that? And there's Dave going, give Kraft a chance. And we're going, no, he's crap.
Every time he took a throw in, I was like, give it to Shaw. Do not take that throw in. You foul throw every fucking time you take a throw in. Just take the
Nathan,
throw in properly.
Nate, who reminds us of Kraft when he takes a foul through?
Go on.
Hecky B.
Who the fuck's he?
Hecky B.
Who's that
Bellerin. Hecky Bellerin.
John, Carl Hector Bellerin, man, stop doing the league good and Carl.
I'm longer than you. I'm longer than you. I've got Ackerman as well. Botman's also a young player, so plenty of time to learn the game. That is a very good point.
He's got plenty of time.
Plenty of time, man. Howie. And let's go for this. I don't read that. I do apologize. Got so many I've got to catch up. We'll talk about Saturday's game as well. We got Brentford away. I started you, Chippers. And I was going to say, will it be the same formation? Will Bruno actually get a start this time?
I think it'll be the same, and if the SM players will beat them because they're terrible. They really are terrible. I think if the SM players will win, that's the difference.
Yeah, the thing is as well, sort of, I think I can't see Bruno getting back in the team at the minute. I'd love to see him in the team, but I just can't see it, Jason.
No, just as I said, don't fix what doesn't need fixing. Well, don't fix what ain't broken. We're doing well. It is.
Yeah.
I've always said I love the 4-3-3 formation. I want to see the 4-4-3 formation. We're seeing the 4-3-3 formation. Keep to the 4-3-3 formation. 4-3-3.
4-3-3 all the way. Absolutely. Billy, same question to you, mate. Will Bruno get a game?
No, I don't think he will. You just can't drop any of them three in midfield. So he'll be on the bench. You might see more of him. I think we'll be in the lead in that game, and I think he'll probably come on for the last half an hour to shore things up. You can't just put him in for the hell of it. As I said earlier, the only way you can get him in is if you drop Chris Wood and play Joe Willock as a false nine and bring him into the midfield that way, but it's a big risk. No, I don't think he'll play Saturday, but I think as soon as we get a defeat, I think he'll be in.
True. Gemma, will Bruno start?
To be honest, I agree with William.
William.
Big William.
To the left, we have Sir. To the right, we have William.
All right.
Billy boy. Anyway, yeah, like
Billy empty bollocks.
I don't think you can change that.
If only you knew.
I don't think you can change that midfield. But I'd love to see Bruno. I'd love to see Bruno get longer than his cameo of like 5 minutes and stuff. But I don't think you can change the current midfield, to be honest.
That's my girl.
Fair enough. Just with that, big up to Sonia. Hope you're okay. And so to watch a few next night, so it's not me. And that was supposed to be the best young centre backs there. And I got Tony the Red. Oh, sorry, Tony B. Sorry, Tony B. Aquino! That's what Macy tells to call him.
You see that agree, John? Just to keep digging.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, I'm not a red. Breaking news, I'm not a red. Don't panic, chats.
Breaking news, you are red. You are red.
You're as red as a baboon. You're as red as a baboon's arse.
We have a video that proves it.
I'm not a red. Hey, Nathan, am I a red? I'm not a red. Nathan, you got back
John.
You do Man United content, so
Let's test the water here. Athletic Madrid won Man United 0.
There you go. Let's go.
So you know, a bit of
John.
side head, really.
Gemma.
I was talking about you. I was talking about you earlier, Billy, because we were asking about the link, and I said John's just popped up on my notifications. I was like, "Speak of the devil, the red devil."
John. Yo, question for you: would you give Pogba a new contract at Man U or not?
would you take Pogba at Newcastle?
This is not a Man United channel, people. It's a Newcastle channel. But if you ask that question, if I was red, I say it's the Newcastle channel. It's the Newcastle
but your
channel
is called John Sinclair. It's not called John NUFC 42 like your Twitter handle.
Yeah, but this is a Newcastle channel, except for one night. Go on,
the only
Jason.
problem with it being a Newcastle channel, John.
Quickly,
you got the stripes the wrong way round.
How many Man United shirts do you have in your wardrobe, John?
Oh, it's a big stat. So we move on quickly. Going to move on. I've got something. I hope we Rashford for the first half. Then how about bring Bruno on for the second half? That's a good point, Darren. That's a cool point. Do predictions in a minute.
You can't drop the three in the middle of midfield at the minute. You can't. Bruno's gonna have to wait his turn. Even though.
That's Bianca. One of these days, I'm going to try and get the proper Bianca Westwood on me, chat. The proper Bianca Westwood.
Robert, you are you dirty old believer.
Hey.
You'll see him sweat.
John, I don't think you want to stream that.
Hey! I tell you what, Paul might be watching in the background. He probably break out. You never know. Woods were terrible on Saturday. Well, he wasn't very good.
Who's Woods?
Still up there.
Who's Woods like? I
Ugh.
thought it was Wood.
Yeah.
Not Wood, not
Sorry,
No, I
darling.
didn't think it was Woods. I thought it was Wood, yeah.
It's like if I get called Hendricks.
Hendricks,
Oh, well, I'm glad he's gone.
Palace
Get rid of
Warlord.
him. Goodbye.
Can I just apologise for that yawn? That was really rude of me.
Sorry.
Hey, John's been burping all night and not putting off. You know?
Oh, it wasn't a burp, it was a yawn.
John's been burping all night backstage. But you know,
I haven't been getting much sleep lately.
That's savage. We've not lost
Thank
against
you.
this word. No problem. Gemma, I'll defend it. Yeah, I'll defend you, Gemma. Mark
Thank
said,
you, John.
That's savage. Anytime, G, anytime. And we have not lost a game since Wood has been in the team who will get his scores. He'd get goals very, very quickly. Yeah.
Give him time.
You know, but we can't make 10 games without a goal, man.
Exactly.
Bruce is
Technically, with his stats, he's meant to get 1 in 3. He's coming up to his 6th game. He should have got 2 by now.
Yep.
Watch him score 2 against Brentford and shut them all up.
1-0 Liverpool.
Against Brentford.
Obi
Don't play
does.
without a fucking goalkeeper then.
Obi does.
Nathan,
What?
you are in dreamland.
Watch him do it. Watch what happens. He will. I think he'll score 1, at least 1. Got to. Come on. Got to.
I mean, I've got Ackman, so Ackman, do subscribe, mate, if you haven't done already, mate. He's just doing a Steve Boost on amazing stuff. His new club, don't know why. Top 14, didn't pick him in my own opinion. And all these talk sport people now, all the pundits are so quiet, not mentioning his name. Hannah been in Newcastle.
No wins all season.
Big him up.
I'll be back in a minute.
He hasn't won and since
You
August
go for
the
it, man.
7th. And we played Norwich on August the 7th in pre-season. That was the last time he's won a game in pre-season.
That sums him up.
Can
He's
I just thank Joshua for his comment?
Yeah, Joshua.
Thank you, Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua. Eric Howe is our Marcus, is our Alex Ferguson.
Eric Howe?
Eric Howe?
He said, Eddie Howe isn't our Marcus, he's our Alex Ferguson. I tell you what, if someone asked us who's the greatest manager in the Premier League's history, they're going to be one on.
Oh, here we go. This is where
Eddie-
giving it Man
Alright.
United.
I want no part of this.
Kevin Keegan.
Yeah,
KK.
Kevin Keegan.
KK.
KK. What for
Liverpool
one
won
pound?
Leeds nil.
That's
Yeah.
a good. Hey.
That's
If we
Leeds
get a
in trouble
Lucas,
now.
we'll
Mo
listen.
Salah
Going down.
penalty.
Oh,
No.
of course, it'd be a thingy penalty.
No salad.
No,
Wish you
Salad,
got,
at last, John, you've got his name right.
no salad. I tell you what, though, I see a lot of people saying no salad anyway, but I'll read this quickly before I get PD on, which we got our scouting network sorted out. Man City took another wonder kid from Brazil, 17-year-old Savio for Mineiro for only 5.5 mil. They did exactly the same with
Don't be worrying. Don't be worrying about Man City. They're a small
Yes.
team now.
But
Yeah.
how long
Man
does Man
City
City
were
have that
responsible
structure in
for
place?
No one else.
There's a really
Yeah.
young lad that plays for Borussia Dortment that I'd like
Yeah,
to take
but
over that
though-
lad.
I do as
Thank
well.
you.
Oh, yes, I'm Haggerty.
Makoko.
Do you want us? Do you want us to do a Man City? Just go out there and spend 250 million.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they're there for.
They compete. They got to compete. If you want to get the best place in the world, you got to have to compete. You got to have to fork the money out, sort of thing. Yeah, just do it. I mean, they're not going to come in here to play second fiddle. They're here to compete. They want to win things. They want to be in Europe. Yeah, and that's why they're very
winning the
ambitious.
Champions League.
Yeah.
They want to win the Champions League before City. So I tell you what, the owners will be watching
whatever,
this
Billy.
Champions League this season thinking, City are shit, right? Let's win this Champions League. Because that's what they'll be thinking. That's the ambition. Win this Champions League.
And win the Premier League before Man United do it again.
Yeah.
Big up.
Next to, yeah. 'cause Man United
John will
haven't
be
won the league ever
devastated.
again, are they? So,
Wow. Listen,
I'm not under that cloud.
don't mention the rest of Philippine because you cannot stand Man United. And news on what's happened at Ashford. Big up to Pete. How are you, man? You okay?
Yeah, good.
Are you still calling me
Manchester? Don't call them United. The only United is Newcastle United.
True. That's true. You still calling me watch along Saturday, Pete?
Yeah, definitely.
Champion, what do? He's on me watch along Saturday. He's going to be He's going to be future co-host as well, which is fantastic. So I got him signed up.
Peter, just wait till you go on. It'll be Man United that you'll be watching.
Pete, how did you feel when Level 7 said that your incredible lover Kraft there was man of the match against West Ham?
Oh, I've not seen it. You're joking. He said that.
Yes.
Level 7 gave you man of the match to Kraft.
Peter, he actually said it live in Paul's channel last night.
And yet, that's not the most embarrassing thing he's ever said on stream live.
And also, in Jay's stream on Saturday, he said Kraft was the Swedish captain as well.
He's not even the Swedish captain.
And Atletico Real Madrid are 1-0.
Oh, John Gandhi.
That's United in the mud again.
Bloody hell, not good.
John
not
likes
good.
it in the mud.
Wow.
Get ready for John to do a skew tomorrow for Ragnick out.
No, I think.
They're
Listen,
playing in the brown, John, aren't they?
no problem. I think Gemma. I think Gemma's going to be right.
Someone's at the door. Whose doorbell went?
Yeah, it's my house. I've got to go. See you later.
No.
You take care, Billy. See you later.
See you later.
See you later. Take care, man. Got any news on what's happened to Ashworth, people? Dan Ashworth. I'll go through the comments. I don't read the comments out, people. I do apologise.
He's on gardening leave, so we won't be signed until at least next month.
It's basically a done deal.
I know.
Yeah,
Basically a done deal. It's happening.
And it's a 4-year deal as well, so...
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, fair enough. Kraft and Botman's 21. And, oh my God, man of the match.
I can't believe it, though, really. I was watching a Paul show last night, and when Dave said that, I was just on my bed in fucking tears. I'm going...
How could he say Kraft was man of the match?
Well,
Pete, watch it back.
I'll have to have a look.
A different match to it because every time he was saying Kraft was brilliant, we were going.
Oh, there he is! Look, he's in the chat now, Pete.
No, he'll not be a real Emil Kraft.
Oh,
there you go. John Tuttendon says this is a football channel. You support Man United. No, I don't, JG. I'm not a red. I tell you what, come on Tuesday show and basically back us up. I'm not a red.
John,
come on Tuesday night when you do Man United content.
Yeah, it's still Newcastle conference once a week. Go and check out.
Yeah, that's right. Mike Dean's the referee again.
Okay,
it's going to be all about Mike Dean on Saturday.
Liverpool.
It's the Mike Dean show.
Of course it is.
Oh, God, he's the ref on Saturday, and
he is, yeah.
My apologies, but I've got to go. I think there's someone at my door.
No problem. Jabba, I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, send a link tomorrow for the show. All right, and then we're going to talk about tomorrow.
Thank you, John.
No problem. Thanks for coming on, and it's been a fantastic debut. Take care.
Thank you, John. Thanks for having me. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Take care.
Yeah. Bye.
Right then, John King said Bobby Robson or Ags Ferguson.
So Bobby Robson. That's a stupid question.
Who's got
Bobby Robson in Alex Ferguson question?
It's got to be Sir Bobby Robson, isn't it?
Hey,
Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. Tony B again won the Atletico Madrid. Man is getting beat already. Johnny devastated. Sure, Davey Dane, shut up.
Tony B. There is one person on this panel wearing red.
Yeah, I know it's me. Shut up.
It's you. It's you. Emerald Kraft is back again. He's following Pete about. Does Emerald Kraft always follow you about, Pete?
Here, Jay. Shut up. Oh, shit,
Nice
all
shirt
right.
right here.
Yeah, I know that.
Another one behind it.
Yeah, and then you got Mike Dean's the ref on Sat, and I'll tell you what, though, he's a disgrace. Him, he's a.
Oh, Mike Dean should be.
I think
So
that's
all this
all
stuff-
Brentford, though.
Listen, Sonia is a real person in the building, and that's Sonia Forcha. Sonia, thank you so much. All this stuff, man, go Yahid. Thank you.
Here we
And
go.
it's lovely.
Chippers.
This is not a Man U channel. I can tell that from that. But I was going to
that's
say,
who it is.
well, listen, you want to call it cool, but it's not a Man U channel. It's a
Palace are
Newcastle
2-1
channel.
up.
Palace
Palace
2-1 up.
2-1 up now to Palace.
I've got that game on as well, but it's quite slow.
Palace.
I think they're going to score. Yeah, there you go. Who scored? Gallagher.
Gallagher.
It's all
Good
about
Gallagher.
what we
Palace.
You'll do.
That's our target in the summer. We need to
The
get,
first time
we need to
leader.
get that to Stevie. The fans want Gallagher.
Was it Noel or Liam?
It's a good finish, though. It's a good
yeah.
finish.
Nice. Nice.
It was John
We keep-
who scored it.
Get in there. Now, I've got one there as well. It's all about you. That's from
Yay.
Mike Dean. And Davey as well come up and said that apparently the players apparently leaving innocent has been named.
I got to go, John.
Listen, you go on, Dave. I'll speak to you later on, man.
Dave. Still
Take
later,
care.
buddy.
Best of luck.
So Hagrid.
Catch you later.
Bye, mate.
We give another 10 more minutes to go because I've got to wrap up as well. Listen,
Oh, really?
I'm not going to read the next one, Chippers. I'm sorry, mate. That's not going to happen. I tell you, people, you're not going to fall for that, mate. Not going to fall for that. I could go on the table. I'd guess at the scores. Brentford, Newcastle at BCS. What if the score's going to be? Start with you, Chippers.
At the where?
Brentford. We've got Brentford on Saturday. The score. What's the score going to be on
BCS.
Saturday?
I was at the Brentford Community Stadium or something,
Brent-
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brentford Community.
2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle. Goal scorers.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sam if he's fit and Willock.
Willock. Cool. And what about you, Jason?
I'm going for a 2-0 win. I'm going to go with, I think Joe Willock will score, and I think Joe Linton will get the second. And he's not even listening.
Hey, I am. I just make sure. Yeah, 2-0. 2-0. I'm listening to you. He said 2-0 Willock.
No, I said Willock and Joe Linton.
Yeah, Joe, I just said Mitrovic has just scored a penalty, by the way.
Yeah, Meatwell's just got a penalty. What a penalty it was. Can't be
Broken championship goals record.
I'm listening as well. But I was very because Mitrovic scored a penalty. So 2-0 to Newcastle for Jason. And what about you, Nathan?
I'm going 3-0. I'm going 3-0 Newcastle. I don't think Brentford are
That's
any
possible.
good.
You know, it's possible Brentford are on a rot at the minute.
I'll tell you what, we're going to smash them on
Yeah,
Saturday.
we're going to smash them on
the goal
Saturday.
Scorers are going to be Joel Willock, Chris Wood is going to get one, believe me, and Maximum will get one as well.
If he plays.
If he plays.
If he plays.
If he plays.
If he doesn't play, then Jonjo Shelvey with a screamer.
Ooh,
That's will be right. That's will be right, by the way. What about you, Daniel?
2-0.
2-0 goal scorer.
Willock and Shelvey.
Willock and Shelvey and Pete. So I'll come on my shoe on Saturday. And
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 win as well. I think we can beat Brentford, who are on a bit of a massive slump at the moment. And they can't really be got at. So 2-0, yeah. I'm going to go Joe Willock to get another goal. I think the goal that he scored will give him that boost. And
True.
goal.
yeah, fair enough. Gosling comes says
I've got my second goal scorer. Yeah. Oh wow.
second goal scorer.
Oh,
Good.
come on,
Croft, no
Pete.
doubt, 'cause he loves
Yeah,
to.
Come on,
Trying to
Pete.
be fit as well.
Cool, fair enough. I'm going to say 2-0 to Newcastle. Willock could get one, and I'm going to say Dan Burn with a header from a corner
Oh,
to
Dan
seal the
Burn.
deal.
Damn good.
Yeah, to seal the deal, and that'll be 2-0, and we're going to
So
get both of
Chippers
those.
is the only
goals.
one that thinks we're going to concede.
Yep.
He thinks so. I'm going to read this out as well. Mitchell's just broken championship goals record. Big up to Mitro, and broken the record. And Emerald game. Peter's still up for Saturday night.
Yep, definitely.
Fair enough.
What was that?
And Sonia,
yeah,
Sonia got that
meow.
one. 2-1. We're talking Sonia in the building there. Sonia's in the cut. 3-1 to Newcastle. ASM, Joe Willock and Wood Hawley. 2-0 to Newcastle. That's from Tony the Red. Liverpool winning 2-0, by the way, people. And 2-0 to Toon, 2-1 to Matthew. 3-0 to Newcastle. That's from Mark. He keeps calling us blow. I like that. Joshua, 2-0 to Newcastle. And 12-man, do you know Danber lost a finger? Of course we do. And I scored a hat-trick on Saturday. The close.
Scores a hat-trick, then I don't
If he scores a hat-trick.
Well, he scores
Exactly.
every night.
Wow. Glad job for Saturday night pizza. I tell you what, he loves it. He likes Pete, doesn't he? I'm sure he does.
He
But
does.
he does. He's a great guy. I got James as well. Big up James. 2-1 to Newcastle. Burn will get a header. And that's fantastic. I am listening, people. I'm not ignoring people. But it's been great to see Gemma in the chat tonight. She was fantastic, wasn't she, man?
Yeah, I had the crafting my stream on Saturday, and it was going, "Where's my Peter gone?"
Oh, God.
Come on, Nathan.
He was.
Jesus Christ.
My dear me. And just look at this one as well. That I kind of see Matt Target will not be at Newcastle next season. One of the reports, by the way, it's just going to be a straight loan, apparently, for Target.
Well, you'll see. And never rule it
By
out.
report, apparently Newcastle are looking
Money
into it. And
talks.
they're going to sign him on a permanent. So
Money
How much is it for? How much for?
we don't know the fee. We just know it's going to be happening on a permanent.
Yeah, that's the case. He's a decent defender. And I would like to see Wood get a goal, but he probably won't.
Yeah,
And he said, "It's John, Emil, Pete."
God.
Oh man, no.
What the hell
They
is
come on the channel. You know, he's coming on mine on Saturday for the watch along, which is absolutely fantastic. And why is Lindelof playing a right back when he's a centre back? I just don't get it at all. I really
Ranvik
don't.
doesn't know what he's doing. Ranvik's a director of football. He's not a manager.
God, I can't believe what
Oh,
Listen,
no.
end of the day, people, right? I mean, Ralph is just not good enough. He really isn't. I mean, I was going to give it another 10 minutes of go, but I've got Paul in the cut. Give him to Paul.
Evening.
How's things for you, man? You good?
Yeah, man. How's the red man?
I'm going to put in the penalty box in a minute. He comes as a sub, and he comes out and say that. I'm going to give him a straight collar in a minute, and a real collar, which I'm not going to mention on here. Got Tony as well, and Macy loves him, by the way. Macy does love him, but
So
listen, she's. I tell you what, though, she's a permanent signing. And I've got Paul. What's your take on the game for Saturday, mate? Before we cut off,
I think we're gonna win, like.
let's hope so.
Definitely. I think it's gonna be 3-0 as well.
Wow, 3-0 to us. Absolutely fantastic. That's the case. That's the case, kid. Because this is the game we need to win. We don't win this game, then we could be in a bit of a spot above us, sort of thing. So we just see what happens. But would you stick? Would you bring Bruno in, or would you just stick to the same squad 4-3-3?
I'd stick to the same squad at the minute. Keep Bruno for the bigger matches.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. What do you think? Well, he's got an opinion like everybody else. Eddie Howe, I mean, has he changed the culture to the club?
Yes.
Definitely.
He has. I think he's decent manager. And so give us a scoreline.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, because John, if you look on Saturday when when we went 1-0 down, our heads did not drop at all.
No.
We pressed and pressed and pressed every time for that ball.
Yeah,
that's what
absolutely.
That's what Eddie Howe has done to our squad.
Exactly.
Made us a lot better.
Yeah, exactly, Paul. You know.
I tell you, you're right, Dan. You're absolutely right, mate. I mean, that's what I see from my team. Someone's got that fighting spirit. fighting, believing themselves, and not get their heads down when going gets tough. Do you know what I mean? We've got some good players there. I mean, Alex, Toon Stats, so we've got some good players there. They are good players. I totally agree. This guy talks absolutely sense. He really does. Do you know what I mean? And I'd love to get him on the channel one day. I really would. And I'll go have a chat to him as well if he fancies coming on.
That is quite interesting. That's quite interesting, that. Darlow, Kraft, Hayden, Gale, Club are open to offers. Okay, that's quite...
Good. Get them all gone.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll all go to the championship. We'll have 5 minutes for the match.
Also, West Brom, I probably want Sean Longstaff as well.
No, Nathan. Send them all to Forest.
Donald can go back. Does the Lascelles want to go with them? Because I would get Lascelles out of the club as well.
Yeah. Here's one for you. Does the captain return to the starting lineup, or does he stay on the bench?
Yeah. Thing is, though, I mean, Lascelles can go in the summer.
You need to stay on the bench because Dan Burns is the best centre back.
Did you have to, really?
Wow. And then another goal at Anfield, and Liverpool now 3 up against Leeds. That's some Gary.
Leeds are down.
I can't see him getting relegated. And Murphy as
you
well.
Can't see Leeds getting relegated.
Can't see it. I think the team's there. I mean, Burnley get out of it. I think Brentford will go, Watford and Norwich.
John, Leeds have just conceded 7 goals in 2 games. The game and a half, sorry, just conceded 7 goals.
It's not good. It's not good, but they're losing their best players.
Evans, they're a possibility they could go down as well.
No, I don't think Villa's good. I think Villa's all right.
Boozy wants the Longstaff, doesn't he?
What I'm Longstaff? Is he?
Yeah, Bruce wants it. Bruce wants him. West Brom.
Bruce wants him, but
they could both go.
I'll pay for the taxi.
They can both go.
I tell you what. In fact, I just drop it off to West Brom. Don't bother about the receipt, by the way. Keep the receipt.
You can have him for about 5 million. We don't need them. He's gone.
I'm just going to have him for fuck all, man. We don't need the fucking money.
Yeah. No, we still want money for it. It's Steve Bruce. We want to get more money out of him. 10 million. Enjoy.
Let him have the shite.
Yeah, exactly. Done deal. Titus looking exciting now.
Didn't Rafa want him before he got sacked?
That was Sean. And Emma says go nowhere. I think it was Sean Longstaff wanted him to Everton under Rafa Benitez, so now he's gone. Sean Longstaff's in limbo. He'll not be at Newcastle next season. And no, I'm not going to read that. I like him. Depends when Phillips and Bamford are back. I think they'll come back soon.
I think they're out for the rest of the season, to be honest.
I think
that's all good.
Phillips is definitely out for the season.
I think Bamford is as well, because Bamford just keeps picking up injuries in training.
Yeah.
That's not good, people. That's not good at all. But
I think they're both down. I do. I think what will happen is I think Norwich might survive. Watford are down. Leeds are down, and
Everton.
Maybe, hopefully, Everton. Put the nail in the coffin,
And I'll be doing a watch along. I'll be doing a watch along with Pete for that games. Every single game for now to end the season. Pete will be on my channel. I'll make sure of that.
If Everton do go down, watch Paul go. Yes, they've gone at fucking last.
We'll see. That'll be amazing. He wants Everton down badly, doesn't he? Listen, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here because been an hour and 20 minutes. But I'll go on the table. I'm going to start with Chipper. No, it's a daft question, but are Newcastle going to stop the season as things stands?
As things stand, yes, but that can all change, of course. We all know that. Just got to wait and see.
Fair enough. And Jason.
Yeah, I agree with that. You never know what's going to happen. We could take a massive nosedive in form again and be dragged back into that relegation zone. So you never know what's going to happen. We're not that much of a points gap away, so we need to gain those points. So the more wins we get, the more. I do feel if we beat Brentford that we could be safe, but we need that win. That has to be a must-win game.
Absolutely, totally agree. And Nathan.
Yes, we will stay up, but as Cheddars has said, we've just got to. we could take a dive in it. We could get back into that relegation zone very easily. But I think we've got enough to stay up. I think we will definitely stay up this season.
Fingers crossed. Fingers
There's
crossed.
worse teams than us. There's worse teams than us in this league.
Fair enough. And Dan.
Yes.
Fair enough. And I'll go with Paul.
Definitely. No problem. We're staying up.
I like it.
I
like it. And also with PD.
Yep, I think we should be staying up at the end of the season.
Fingers crossed. Just read this comments for the wrap. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Thank you very much, Tony. I'm not going to say Tony the Red. He's a Toon fan, by the way. Let's definitely stay up, bro. That's from Mark. And thank you, John F. on great discussions. Big up to you, Joshua, top guy. 200 likes on the chat, please, guys. That'd be fantastic. And I got Emerald Craft, so I'll be looking so good tonight. 1 million. 162 watching, fantastic. Don't think it's going to 1,000, but we'll see. Guys, thanks so much indeed for coming on. And if you do like the video, like what you see, please hit the like button, like and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to donate, then that's up to you. Do super chat, do what you can. And also, if you'd like to become a member, like Marcus already, then just click on the join button as well. Oh man, I'm not going to comment what Emerald Crafts here. No way. Thanks so much indeed, Mark. Thanks. We're staying up, as I can say, on that last on Sonia. I've got the confidence. You're absolutely bang on the money. And great show, Flux, Stanson, down general. Guys, thanks for coming on. And did you enjoy coming on? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Apart from the beginning, I do apologise. Some people from the beginning, it's a bit of a mess there. I do apologise. We all make mistakes, sort of thing, especially on live shows as well. And
You're human.
Say again?
You're human.
We do.
Well, I don't know about you, John, but we are the rest of us all.
Well, that's a massive own goal, that. And I don't think Paul was happy with that, by the way. So don't upset Paul, please. Don't ever upset Paul. Otherwise, he do you for breakfast.
Don't upset me.
No,
I think you have upset him, though.
The other Paul, my guy Paul. But listen, guys, thanks for coming on. And I'll be back tomorrow with Gemma Summers at around 7 o'clock for the preview. Friday, the press conference reaction. Saturday, watch along. Me and Pete's going to join us and do the match reaction on Sunday. But thanks very much for coming on, people. I should see you guys soon.
John,
Go on.
Can I just say that my new show that I'm doing starting from next Thursday?
Yeah, sorry. Go on.
It'll be starting on Stephen's channel.
Yeah.
And it's going to be from 8:30 on next Thursday.
Fantastic. Are you going to tell what the program is called?
It's called The Four Musketeers, and it's me, Jay, Nathan, and Stephen.
Good luck to you. I hope you enjoy it, and hope it's a success. And Chippers, where do you find you, Chippers, on your just Twitter?
Channel 900 from 10 o'clock. That's how you find me every night.
He's got no. He hasn't. It's not on YouTube. Jason,
right there, keeping it Toon YT. That's where you find me.
Big up to you, Nathan.
The Football Way. You'll find me on the Football Way.
The Football Way. I need to subscribe to your channel, by the way. I'll do that soon. And Danny told us, PD, where do you find you on your channel, mate?
Those PD Prologue.
Yeah. And mine's there as well. One like Daniel NFC.
Sorry.
And what about you, Paul? Have you got YouTube or do you just have Twitter?
No. I've just looked on all the channels.
He's the lonesome wanderer.
Wow.
I wonder if
he's just a fly in the dark. Fly in the dark. Just pick a channel and he'll be on there as well. And I'm going to say the last word to Celia Coffee. Take care, man. The last word from the lovely Sonia. Great show, John. Enjoy your Andy. Thanks so much, Sonia. And you join in to wherever you are. And I'll be back tomorrow with Gemma. Join us for that. And you find us on all the links. The links are in the description. And listen, check it out. And they got some fantastic stuff on as well. Guys, watch what you're doing, and I shall see you guys next week. And I'll see you back tomorrow with Gemma. Have a great evening. Take care.
See you later, man.
Bye.